Hello, statistics student. This video is for chapter 1.3, part 3. We're continuing with grouped frequency distribution table. I'm doing more example of finding relative frequency. Oh, I forgot the frequency. And also Q frequency. We stop here halfway between. So what is the next class of? That is less than 5. So it will be 8 plus 12 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1. So that's 28. And then 29 and then 30, right? So all the data are less than, I don't know, less than infinity. So that is 30. Usually the number is a value. So I would not want to do more than 5 would be 6 or something. So you can, have a nice cumulative frequency table. So in our learning outcome, the one that I want to do is after you build them, you want to actually use this to help you to answer a question like this. So if I look at the raw data, it's really hard to find out what percentage of subject has 3 or more siblings because you would have to go through the data like in detail, like tally through them. But if you have the table, 3 or more sibling, what percent? So you would look at the frequency distribution. Oh no, not this one. And 3 or more sibling. So 3 or more means 3, 4, 5, and more. So it would be these, right? But we don't want the frequency, we want the percentage. So the corresponding percentage would be 6.7 plus 3.3. So what you do is you do 6.7 plus 3.3 plus 3.3 plus 3.3, three of them, right? 6.73 is 3.3. So that would be 16.6%. So you can see how it helps you to answer question like this. If someone want to ask some information about the data, you don't have to look at the data again. You would just say this. So you add the 3, 4, 5, 3 or more, 3, 4, 5, 6 class relative percentage. Right. What percent of subjects have less than 4? Less than can be answered by what? By the Q frequency. Less than 4 is what? Is in this entry, right? So this is from 0, 1, 2, 3. So all these are less than 4. So, and we already add them is 27. So 27 over 30 over the total because they're asking for percentage. So what percent have less than 4? So that would be less than 4, right? Less than 4, that is equal to 20 from the Q frequency. So this you can use the relative frequency to help you. This one you can use the Q frequency to help you. You can see how summarizing them is useful. So, but it is percentage, so I divide by 30, that's 90%. So most people have sibling less than 90%, less than 4 siblings, so, and that's 90%. The second example is the gray 60 to 69 is 2, like this one. So I'm going to do the relative frequency and the Q frequency so that we can answer questions. Okay, so relative frequency first. So, yeah, make it bigger. And then this is a Q frequency. So let's do a total first, right? 2 plus 3 plus 12. 2 plus 3 plus 12 plus 25. So now these are not the data, these are the frequency. There's 2 data in 60 to 69, 2 gray. 42. So this would be 2 over 42 equal to what? 2 divided by 42. Again, we do 1% of this symbol, so it's 4.8%. 3 over 42. 7.1%. 12 over 42. So you do 12 divided by 42 in a calculator, 28.6%. So I need to do round up this one. 25 over 42 equal to 25 divided by 42, 59.5%. Okay. Quick frequency would be like each class one by one. So less than 70 is 2. Less than 80 is 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. Less than 90 is 12 plus 3 plus 12. No, 2 plus 3 plus 12. 5 plus 12, 17. Okay. Less than what? What is the last one? Is less than 100. So it's the whole thing, 42, all of them. Now use this to answer questions about the data. What percent of students score less than 80? So 60, these are the range, right? So less than 80 should be these two classes, right? These two classes. When I do less than, I know I can use the Cume frequency. Less than 80 would be this number is already, I don't need to add anymore. I could add it again, but someone has added it for me, so it's 5. 5 over 42 because we 1%. 5 over 42, that would be 11.9%. What percent score 70 or more? When we do more, I cannot use the less things. So 70, this is 70 or more. So all these, so I add the percentage of 7.1%. So this class, right? These are 70 or more. So 71 plus 28.6% plus 59 point, what was it? 59.5% or 0.5%, add them together because I calculate them already. So 7.1 plus 28.6 plus 59.5. That is 95.2%. This is a 5. So a lot of people pass. It's 95% people. What percent of students score between 70 to 89? So between 70 to 80, it's like a B or C, right? 70 to 89. So it would be this two row. Now you cannot use the relative frequency. You cannot use the Cume because it's in between. So you just look at this frequency and say, this is this two row. This two row is between 70 to 89. So it's 70 to 79, 80 to 89. So it's 3 plus 12. Frequency is 15, right? And then I have it over the total. So do it 15 divided by 42 is 35.7. Only that little? Oh, because there's a lot of A. So B and C are actually very little. So that's all I want to talk about the frequency distributions. The main thing is if someone gives you a frequency distribution, how do you use it to, give some information about the summary of the data? Okay, sometimes you have to look at percentage of less than a value, less than 80. We don't know what the data is. We only know the classes, but we can add the classes together to get a percentage. That's the main thing. I'm not going to test you how to use data and then build a frequency distribution. So, but instead, you need to know how to like do this question of interpreting a frequency distribution.